Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and this is one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. And it has been so much fun to go back and uncover these early videos. Yes, you guys, before the introduction of the shovel, many players, and particularly Peter $17, did their best to manipulate the appearance of obstacles and specifically the gem box. Yes, it's true. Peter $17's career in Clash of Clans was focused mostly around the gem box. Other numerous mistakes were made, but the gem box was Peter's thing. And Peter prided himself on achieving the near impossible, and that was getting a gem box to spawn in the middle of his base. Now, this was not an easy task, and things have since, of course, changed in a major way, even down to the layout of a base. So the layout of a base is different now than it was back then as far as how you had to create obstacles for spawns to force a gem box to pop up in the middle of your base. And now I believe it is a 2x2 is too large. If you leave a 2x2 spot like you see here in the video, then a gem box could still spawn in that area. So you had to make it even smaller by scattering walls around. And you can still do that if you want to control where certain obstacles, seasonal things will spawn. But this is one of those videos, a perfect example of something that is no longer pertinent. You just can't do this in many ways, right? You can't use this for seasonal obstacles, and nobody would ever think of doing this to save 50 gems or whatever it costs for a shovel now, right? It's like, what, a couple of bucks? I don't even remember. Honestly, it's out the door. I've forgotten how much a shovel costs. But yes, so this was also, believe it or not, one of the reasons that Peter $17 quit the game. He spent something like 6 months trying to get a gem box to spawn in the center of his base, in the core of his base. And when it did, he prided himself on it and eventually went on to get a couple of Christmas trees to spawn in the center as well, I believe. Now, this was a huge accomplishment at the time. It was lauded by many, including Supercell, and every Clash player back then. Everyone bowed to Peter $17 and worshipped him as the best player in the game. That was the part that Peter wanted me to read. But yes, so now times have changed, just like everything else that we keep talking about in these videos. And it's easy to get a gem box in the center. It's easy to get many of those things in the center. But this was one of my first breakthrough videos that ended up with somewhere around 5 million views. It was called Gem Box Secrets and How to Get One in the Center of Your Base. And yeah, it kind of ran down the tutorial and showed how Peter $17 succeeded in getting it done. Now, I know what you're saying. Many of you doubt Peter's existence. Many of you are asking about Peter and where he is now, and what about the Peter $17 wins the game episode. That one is coming up. We are going to talk about that in the very next episode. We are going to discuss Peter $17 wins the game, which was for many, many years the #1 viewed video on my channel. And to this day, I still don't know why. Okay, I sort of know why, but it is mysterious. Okay, so here's the moment. This was the big reveal when Peter $17 discovered the gem box had spawned on his base. Now, what's sad is there is a copyright issue in many of the old videos that I made, and this specific video, somehow YouTube went back and replaced all of the audio with some random free music. So the old days of Galadon and Peter talking about the gem box, spawn, and all of those things, they're gone forever. The original version of this video is never to be seen again. But hey, one of the beautiful things about YouTube is that everything else just sits there. And you guys can go back at any point in time and watch my videos from the very beginning, if you so desire. Now, I'm not going to encourage you to. I'm not even going to ask you to subscribe. Yes, Clash of Clans is just a pastime, a hobby for me now, a part-time, fun little thing to do a couple of times a month. And I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you guys, the 11 of you that still watch the videos to this point. You guys are the best. Go back, watch an old video, leave a comment. I will try to find it. I appreciate you guys. I thank you for continuing to use creator code Galadon. Hop over to Whatnot and join me for one of my 5 live streams a week. Take care, make the best of the rest of your day, and I hope to see you all back here in just a few more days for more full Town Hall 10 attacks.